So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we've done all our corners, done all our edges, and we're ready to move on to the next stage, which is going to be our wet rub. Before we get started, let's talk a little bit about the difference between sandpaper, which we would use in woodwork, and wet and dry, or wet rub, that we would use in metalwork or acrylic. Biggest difference is the backing paper. Sandpaper is not designed to be used with water. Put it in water, it's going to fall apart. Wet rub's got a waxy or a waterproof backing on it. So it's designed to be used with a lubricant. In this case, the lubricant is going to be water. So what I've done is I've put a bucket of water, got my paper in the water, and that's going to be my lubricant to help smooth my way through. One of the common things between sandpaper and wet rub, or wet and dry, is that they have numbers on the back of them. You can see numbers on the back of this one. If it focuses on it, is 180. That means it's 180 grits per centimetre. Same with wet rub. They've got numbers on the back of them as well. The higher the number, the smoother the paper, the smoother your finish. Same as sandpaper. So typically a coarse sandpaper is around 60 grits, where a fine sandpaper might be around 240, 400. Our wet rubs tend to start off around 60 or 80 grit, but it goes up to about 1,000, 1,200. So it goes quite a lot smoother. Simple, and you can do this while you're standing around. Make it wet, and you're looking for a coarse paper first, and you have a feel with your fingers. Yes, it's nice and coarse, and you literally hold it steady and rub back and forward. You don't need a large piece. So you can see here I've got quite a small piece. Hold back and forward, and you're looking to make sure all the scratches are gone. I'm going to start with a very coarse paper, so I'm starting with a 200 at this stage, and I'm going to progress to a 400 in a minute after I've done all these edges. So one edge done, two edges done. So starting on a long edge now. So it's one of those things that takes a bit of time, but if you've taken your time when you file and you've been careful with your filing, then you'll find that wet rub will take no time at all. It'll happen quite quickly, because the wet rub's removing quite a lot less material than you are when you're filing. So if you've got any big scratches left after your wet rub and you've got the teacher to check it, then you're going to have to go back with the file and take those deep scratches out with the file, wet rub again, and then polish. Remembering that the third and final stage, the polishing, is not going to remove very much material at all. So here we go. That's the 200 done. I've got some 800 here, which is quite light in colour, very much lighter grey, very much smoother. It's not going to remove anywhere near as much, and you can hear that in the sound. It's nowhere near as coarse. It's very, very smooth. So I'm taking off the big scratches and just trying to get a glass-like finish or a mirror-type finish on the outside edge. There we go. So I've done two sides. I've done a short edge and a long edge. You keep going all the way around. Then you get a teacher to check it before you move on to buffing. And buffing is what we're going to do in the next tutorial. So until then, cheers for now.